Have you ever woken up early to capture the dew on the mint? Yeah, this stuff grows like crazy. Today I'm going to show you how to grow, dry, and sell mint on purpose. Hey there, welcome to my channel, the place where we learn to make money with plants. I'm here to teach you the business of growing fast, selling smart. Today we be talking about the fastest growing herb that will make you the most money per square foot. And if you want to see what it is, then keep watching. So why do I love mint so much? First of all, have you ever made yourself a nice refreshing glass of iced tea on a hot summer day? There's nothing quite like it. It's so good. And now take that sweet tea and add a little mint. Oh man, does that mint just hit it a whole nother level? This is why mint is one of my favorite plants, because it just pairs well with pretty much anything. You can put it in the ground or in a container and just watch it thrive. It's incredibly easy to grow. It grows super fast and it's incredibly versatile. So today we're going to look at exactly how to grow it, how to harvest it, how to dry it, and how to process it so that you can make some extra cash from such an easy plant. So let me tell you, when it comes to mint, you don't need permission to grow it. It will just grow. You put it in a pot, it thrives. Put it in the ground and it just takes over. For growers, that's a gift. But for business owners, that means you need to get it under control. So whatever you decide to do with your mint, do it on purpose. That's what we talk about here. We talk about purpose-driven growth. So whether you're looking to grow it in your garden, sell it in your market, or everything in between, today we've got you covered. Because right now, without further ado, let's dive into it. Why grow mint? Mint is more than garnish. It's a multi-market product line from garden to shelf. You can grow it fast, regenerate constantly, sell it fresh or dry, or process it into oils and teas. It's also one of the easiest to grow. It has massive use cases in culinary, medicinal, cosmetic, and aromatherapy fields. In other words, no matter who you are, where you are, or what you offer, you can find a way to incorporate mint. And that's why I love growing it so much. Mint has some incredible benefits. First, the peppermint plant grows fast. Whether you're growing it inside or outside, the peppermint plant grows rapidly and will show results in weeks after sowing. Just think about it. You could start your very first batch of mint today, and by this time next month, you'll have something that you can sell. Now that's something that most people don't realize, but they really should. It's also very regenerative, so once you get it going, you can harvest it over and over again, especially if you're growing in containers. And you know me, I love container gardening because it allows us to move things around. It allows us to control them and gives us flexibility in case the weather doesn't cooperate. The best part about mint is it can be sold in many different ways. You can sell it fresh, you can sell it dried, you can sell it as an oil, you can infuse it into a tea, you can even use it to make soaps. The possibilities are endless. When it comes to mint, the sky is really the limit. Finally, and probably most importantly, it's one of the easiest herbs to grow and one of the easiest to sell. When done properly, a single mint plant can produce enough material to create at least 7 different products. So a single mint plant can pay for itself many times over. And it's also incredibly popular in pretty much every culture worldwide. You may not know this, but mint was used by ancient civilizations such as the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans for medicinal purposes. In fact, during the Middle Ages, mint was considered a sacred herb and was often used in religious ceremonies. Today, it's still used for culinary, medicinal, cosmetic, and aromatherapy uses, which means you have a broad audience to market your mint towards. What are the best ways to grow mint? This herb grows naturally in zones 3 to 11, meaning you can pretty much grow it anywhere in North America. When it comes to the best way to grow mint, I recommend planting it in a partial sun area that also gets some shade, especially during the hottest parts of the day. If you're growing it in the ground, remember to plant it away from other plants, so otherwise it will just engulf them and choke them out. Also, as I mentioned earlier, growing in containers is a great way to ensure your mint stays where you want it. And if you want to learn more about container gardening, click here and I'll teach you all about it. Some quick tips on watering and trimming. First, mint loves water. Make sure to water regularly. Second, trimming it regularly will actually help it become bushier and more dense. Plus, the more you trim it, the more potent the oil will be in each leaf. So don't worry about cutting it back too much. In fact, the more you cut it, the stronger it'll be. So remember, keep it trimmed, keep it healthy. How to harvest, dry, and process. Each mint harvest can create 5 products, and each product can multiply your return. Here's exactly how I do it. First, snip off the tops. With shears, I like to take off whole bunches at a time, then hang them upside down in a dark, cool space to dry. Pulse them in the dehydrator until they snap when you bend them. Blitz it in a food processor until it's a fine mint powder. I like to save these scraps and use them to make mint simple syrup. To do that, add ½ cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and bring to a boil. Once boiling, stir until the sugar is completely dissolved. Pour the syrup over your mint ice cubes and let it steep for 30 minutes. Strain it through a cheesecloth and voila, you have yourself some delicious mint simple syrup. How to monetize? Your mint. You have fresh mint. You've got your dried mint, and you've got your mint syrup, as well as any other products that you make. Let's talk about packaging and pricing so you can start making some money. Fresh bunches can be packaged in compostable sleeves or paper towel wrapped bundles, depending on the size of your bunch. You can charge anywhere from $3 to $5 per bundle. I recommend doing it in threes so you can increase your sales. Offer a small, medium, and large. Or, another option is to package them in twos and offer a duo and a trio. The point is, do whatever you feel comfortable with. Remember that the more you bundle together, the more you'll make. If you're growing a lot of mint, consider selling the dried mint in tea sachets or glass jars, like the ones shown here. These can be priced anywhere from $7 to $10 per jar or sachet. And if you're selling in bulk, you can offer discounts. For example, buy 3 and get 1 free. This will encourage people to buy more and will allow you to clear out stock quicker. Last but not least, you can sell your oils and scrubs in little bottles. These can be anywhere from $10 to $20 depending on the size and the type of oil or scrub you're reselling. For example, I personally love the mint-infused oil that I showed you earlier. I like to put it in these nice little spray bottles. I add a label, slap it on the shelf, and call it a day. The key is to always be consistent with your products and pricing so that your customers know what to expect from you. As you can see, there are multiple ways to monetize your mint. You can sell it fresh, dried, or even better, in a variety of value-added products. The best part is that you can sell it in lots of different places. Some examples include farmers markets, direct-to-spa and salon clients, and online marketplaces like Etsy, local shops, and gift boxes. Remember, with mint, the biggest challenge isn't growing it. It's deciding how you'll profit from it. In order to really leverage the power of mint, we suggest that you download the Mint Monetization Map, which you can find in the description below. On this channel, we love teaching you how to grow fast and sell smart. That's why we created a free resource to help you get started on your mint journey. The Mint Monetization Map will help you to identify the best ways to grow, harvest, dry, and sell your mint so that you can start making profits as soon as possible. Download it today and start taking advantage of all the opportunities that Mint has to offer. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Grow Everywhere. If you haven't already, subscribe and join our mission to make the world a greener, more profitable place. Stay tuned for the next fast-growing cash crop in our series. Till next time, happy growing.